Hey everyone, I'm Victor Fong. I'm a father of two kids, and recently during the circuit breaker measures, my son passed me this book, 52 Things Kids Need from a Dad, to read. And I think he wants to build stronger relationship with me during our stay-home period. So each day I thought, why not, as I read it, I probably will record down my readings to you, and so that I can share my learnings and we can all grow together, especially you daddies, right? So I have already read until chapter 14. Today will be chapter 14. For the past 13 chapters, I've actually recorded them chapter by chapter in my YouTube channel. You can search Victor Fong, click on subscribe, and then the bell icon so that you receive notification whenever I release a new reading of the chapter. Okay, so here we begin. Today's topic on chapter 14 is somebody is hiding behind. Kids need their dad to understand the ebb and flow of traditions. For 22 years, this family of the author had an annual Easter egg hunt. Alright, every time they will have this, started with one cousin and a few neighbors, to about 50 kids from 20 families. Right at the peak of their Easter egg hunt annually, they are having 750 plastic eggs with jelly bean stickers and other goodies. So it was part entertainment, part outreach. Right, when the time came, he would do a ever short devotional reminding the kids and their assembled parents about the real truth of Easter, share a short prayer, and then give the egg hunting rules. Then the scramble was on. So in general, he believed that the 3-day period from Good Friday to Resurrection Sunday should remain solemn and contemplative. But a lot of good can come out from the fun and festivities of the annual tradition. Families get together. The source of grace was articulated. Extension of invitation were given to Easter service the next day. So memories were made. So over the years, as the kids grow older, they will transit from egg finders to egg hiders, right? Then when the youngest for him is a daughter came along, they will have to put the tradition on hold until the grandkids came along. So as the kids get older, right, even though they look forward to it every year, it gets more difficult. But then the laundry basket of plastic eggs waits in the basement for their next generation. Now the good news is their family Easter tradition has not typically on a Sunday morning. It's after service and brunch on Sunday, but it does not include a bunch of toddlers and school-age kids. It's just for their family, okay, in the driveway. So they have this family competition. They wear silly shorts, they have old jersey, baseball caps, and then after years of meticulous and labor-intensive planning and preparation for the Easter weekend, the new tradition just kind of happens without any parental involvement. So he and his wife will just sit and enjoy. It's kind of nice, you know. So holding on tightly to traditions in the moment sets the stage for holding them loosely enough to know when to let them go. The kids get older, homes are bought and sold, family members pass on, but new family members bring their own tradition. Right? Sometimes tragedy may lead to change, but often it's just because of time and circumstance. So for 30 years, for 3 generations, they will always have this family tradition. Now then they will have this they will also sometimes drag the kids to departmental store to take photograph with Santa Claus, and then after that they will have a tradition of going to visit and their family members, and then they have this bedtime story at the end of the day. They have end of day conversation. But as they grow older, the kids now sleep in 4 different rooms, and gradually the nighttime ritual will just fade away. But then, you know what? Some traditions have remarkable staying power. So for more than 50 years, the bunch of them will just sit, alright, at maybe Swedish day parades, and then they will have their own baseball, softball, volleyball, graduation parties and work. Right, so the responsibility of planning and providing post-parade activities has changed several times over the weekend, over the decades, and still the day remains a high priority for their extended family. So the ability to flex and go with the flow may be the secret to tradition that lasts multiple generations. Right? Sometimes parade route changes or the house gets sold. And sometimes better option pull key family members away, like new babies, military service, mission trips, book tours, or once in a lifetime travel opportunities. Right? Challenges like death, divorce, extended illness, long distance move, and family squabbles can take their toll on the most cherished family tradition. But on the other hand, reviving or tweaking those traditions may help reunite our family. Make sure that our crew get together on a regular basis is one of the most important things dads can do. Okay, so key takeaway from this chapter reading: ultimately, family traditions should bring anticipation and joy, not drudgery or burden. When the time comes, it's okay to let go without guilt or remorse. Sometimes, the more loosely you hold on to something, the better it can evolve into something new and even more meaningful. Letting others take ownership can be a blessing for all. Gustave Le Bon says, civilization is impossible without traditions, and progress impossible without the destructions of those traditions. The difficulty, and it is an immense difficulty, is to find a proper equilibrium between stability and variability. With that, I end chapter 14 and look forward to see you in my next chapter 15. Goodbye.